I kind of know what it is, but we shall see. Okay, cool. Zero explanation, just... A little bit of explanation would be good. Just like, here's the game. You know how to play it, right? No, Sure, I know nothing. Sure? Enjoy your luck? Deeds? Well... Levels? King's ability move buildings around your castle or shift and click on a building to move it. Building production is much slower for a short time after moving. Makes sense. Yeah. Cancel. Okay, sure. Upgrades. Oh look, it's a tutorial. Cool. An actual tutorial. Well, so far I have to say the developer has no idea how to build a demo, which is a bit disappointing, but since I'm a gamer I just try out and find my way. It is what it is. Welcome to your kingdom. Greetings, sire. I am Gustav, your loyal advisor. I'm here to remind you how to manage your kingdom. Strong economies build strong empires. To start off, build a couple of wells. They produce water, which is essential for production. Okay. Oh, I have to drag. Your kingdom depends on your supervision. Only the buildings within the gaze will be working. Okay. You can move and rotate with the mouse buttons. Okay. Okay. Wheat. Now that your wells have brought you enough water, it is time to place a wheat field. The music is too loud. Let's pause. Music is not bad. Small wheat field. Slowly provides one yield of wheat. And wood. Place down a forest. Now I cannot build anything new. Wheat fields and forests are limited, so they can be used up. Okay. Timeline. You are doing great, my king. Ruling the kingdom is not only about growing the economy, but also defending against enemies. We know that goblins have planned raids on the castle, which you can see on the timeline. I guess it's this, yeah. Oh, those are also enemy forces. Okay. I see. You cannot recruit any skilled troops yet, so arm your peasants for now, construct a peasant hut and recruit a few of them. It's gonna be a problem because I basically already used all my fields. But I guess... Can I drop it like this? I can, but I assume it doesn't work because it's not in my gaze. And I don't know how. I guess I thought a little bit too much ahead. Maybe? I'm still irritated by the fact that the gaze can only do this. Oh god, a single goblin is going to walk into our wall. Your castle walls have taken damage. Keep them intact if you don't want goblins inside. Understandable. Ah, I see. So my gaze limits the fields. Okay, so my gaze is basically the limitation which fields can be used. Okay. You have received the rewards for defeating the wave. Claim them. Gold doesn't grow on trees unless you tax them. You get gold by selling resources at the market. Your next priority should be gathering materials to build it. I can build it, but I cannot access it. That is my problem. The market is completed. Well done. To begin, you need to choose the types of resources that you are going to sell. Right now you only have wheat. Open the management menu and select it, or simply click the wheat icon. Okay. The question is, do I need to keep my gaze on this? Your Grace, the hut has reached its recruitment limit. If you want to recruit more peasants, you need to build a new hut. Looks like you have reached your troop limit. Having a large army is very important, so I recommend you purchase this upgrade as soon as possible. Sure. Is Oh, I can drag it. I see. Okay. You can build an archery now. Some proper soldiers will be useful right now, as raids are getting tougher. Let archer rain arrows while the peasants do the close-up negotiations. So here's a better question. Can I sell one of those? Because sure, but I would love... Can I override it? So well. It's an interesting system, but at the same time it's also extremely limited at the moment. I wonder if this changes, or you're always limited to 3. So we need now wheat. You have accumulated enough resources to expand your vision area. You will be able to look over more buildings, so get this upgrade when you can. Let's get it right away. This is good as it is bad. Question is, can I actually manage to get enough? Now I need the gold, but I also need... this is kind of a disaster because I built too fast. More things than I should have done. Sent a chain lightning, summons an explosive scarecrow. Sire, you have been given a prophecy. You can choose the next 3 waves of enemies that will attack you. The more difficult the wave, the better the rewards. Place the cards onto the stones. Okay. Do I need to click something? Okay, the Forest King. A messenger burst into your place. The forest has spoken, and it is angry. Emerging from the shadows comes the self-proclaimed king of the forest, a towering boar leading an army of sentient mushrooms. Excuse me, what? Enough of your plundering. King of stone and mortar, the boar roars as the mushrooms armed with spears and poisonous caps chant, "Save the trees or face the spores!" Your advisors are torn between protecting your resources or negotiating to avoid a fungal rebellion. All await your decision. Is there a downside to my decisions? Because all of this just rewards me. Huh? Must be a dream. Looks like you have received a spell. Some of spells can drastically change the tide of battle or give you bonuses. Drag them onto the battlefield when the opportunity arises. Okay. Well, at the great morale. First and foremost, I need the gold. It doesn't matter. The gold comes first. Okay. Now we do this. We still produce troops, but we also now actually gather. We also gather wheat, which is important. Speak of it. How do I know what is what? Sure, at the moment I have only use for gold. Trader. Looks like the trader has arrived. He sells a variety of items, buildings, spells, resources and more. I would recommend buying one of these artifacts, but the choice is yours. Receive 2 temporary archers at the start of every wave. When your troops die, a blade is hurled towards the enemy. Receive a fireworks spell every 3 waves. What is this? Okay, I see. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh god, Jeff soon. Well, we get that. And then we are basically done. Still working on that wheat. Clay is the next one. Destroying buildings. Wow, now you explain it to me. If you ever wish to remove a building from your castle, enter demolish mode and destroy it. You will be able to construct it later. Just remember that the spent resources will be lost. Thank you. Almost done. Yeah, okay, game speed. I get that. Stop. Okay, so if I drag this down, then it's probably not bad that I can do that. 1 second. Need more wheat. Definitely, okay. Magic College, Carpentry or Dragon Hatchery. Okay. Doesn't make sense because I don't have crystals nor clay at the moment. So this is the only reasonable building to actually get. Oh, it also has... I see. Interesting, when it enters fight, it kind of slows down? Barracks. When you build a sizable army and reach your troop limit, you may want to get rid of weaker units to do something. Or do some reorganization. Manage. Here you can see all the troops you have recruited. You can order your units into barracks. Where they won't be able to participate in battle. This is useful when you wish to hire new, stronger troops, but you don't have the space in your army. The troops in the barracks can be let out later to serve as your backup army. She. Tutorial complete. Looks like the last of them. Great job. Scouts are reporting that more on the way. The truth has blobs. Blobs. Cannot unlock anything of that. Okay. What if we just play normal match? And I start with a lot of more things. Okay, we have tree, we have a small wheat field, we have the market, of course, a small peasant hut, a research table, okay, that is completely new, and a magic school. Okay. In consideration what I just learned through the tutorial, it is important how you place things. Yeah, okay. I will wait. Meanwhile, I try to figure out stuff. Okay, so the market is gonna important, but also this one. Which means I have to do the resources first. Which makes sense. Now, this one is not good. I basically want to, if I do it like that, then I kind of want that. And again, you kind of want, So if you build resources here. Production of peasants, a market, and then another resource field there, or a research table. Just need to know. Yeah. Well, so far... Well, so far I have to say, like, I wish the developer would have put a little bit more effort into the tutorial. Because it feels a lot of, here, take the gamer, throw it into the game and assume they know. Sure, they have explanations, don't misunderstand me. Welcome back. The explanations the tutorial gives is good, but it still feels like the game is, in the beginning, taking you and throwing you under the bus. In that case, I would have preferred a little bit more hand-holding in that regard. Instead of just assuming like, you know how that works, right? It's like, no? I have questions? But yeah, interesting take on resource management gaming. So, I mean, we can speed up, it doesn't matter. Wheat or tree? Let's see what we need more. 40, 30, 15, 15. Okay, so it's basically the same. Continue. I kind of don't think we can have any. Oh, we have one fighter as kind of a defense. I think this is just producing, but it doesn't requires for I see, I understand. Okay, everything is all right. Actually, we just managed to push out one. Let's pause this, because we have maximum troops. don't need to produce more troops right now. Now we have the market. I feel like I want to build there and then continue. Yeah. Why is it? I guess this is a small and this is a normal wheat field, I guess. Has a higher capacity than the starter hut. Yeah. And then a vineyard. I would say we should either get this or this. But I would say we get this. Iron mine, clay mine, or vineyard. I saw that clay becomes like the first new resource that is important, so we go with this. Prophecy. I can choose. Goblin lizard. And the wallbuster. Goblin crossbowman. Would say this first for an additional troop. Let's say this next so we can get a spell. And I would say something easier then. Sire, the cultists have returned, summoning El Diablo, the ancient demon, to destroy us. Now, here's where things get, well, complicated. You may recall, my lord, that we've collaborated with El Diablo in the past, summoning him once or twice to handle disgruntled nobles. He is a professional mercenary, so we could try to convince him not to attack us and solve it like gentlemen, gentle demons? Alternatively, we could exorcise him. Wow. Yeah. Offer him terms to kill the cultists. I wonder how this system works. Is it make a choice and get the consequences later, but we do not tell you what the consequences are? Because this is how it kind of feels. This is the peasant hut, and we need wood and... Okay. Continue. Stop. Destruction of this. Then we build a peasant hut. Kind of want to do this. The market, and we start selling wheat. And continue. It's not the most ideal. To be honest. Also, the market is not producing anything. Dragon hatchery, which requires this strange resource. Flower dragons. Swordsman, for the cost of wheat and iron ore. Peasant's hut. Its peasants to fight for them has a higher capacity than the starter hut. Didn't we just get that? Stop for a second here. There we go. Okay. Not really built that. We need more gold for the magic school. Yeah. Is there anything that needs water? So we could do this until 100. Yeah. Continue this until 100. Like right now. So let's place this down, then we do this. And continue. But my peasants, holy shit, these guys are strong. I didn't expect those guys to be that strong. Okay. Guess I'm going to die. Didn't expect that. Creates a fissure that damages enemies. Drops a barrel that damages enemies and makes them drunk. More wood, more gold. Okay, spaces, pause. Have enough wood, so we should try to do probably this, so we can make some gold. I'm not sure if they're going to be very successful against these guys. Oh, they are. Interesting. take the metal and the ore. Mostly because I hope I can build the swordsman barracks. Which I can. Just need some more wood. There's also this, which could be very useful. Hi, Coffee. How's it going? So we need more gold, more wheat. Okay, let's stop this. Sell nothing on the market. Need to produce wheat. What do we need? So we can build the magic school. I'm not sure where I should build this. One second. So first I need this. And you need wood. So we do this. Welcome back, Mona. Still getting into it. It's an interesting take on resource management because of this limiting factor of your site. How you have constantly to move it around. This is good. So now I have this. We need more wheat, more wood. So we leave it at that, I guess. That's interesting. Never seen a game like this. Do you have any health insurance by any chance? Why do I expect that something bad happens when I answer your question? So let's do that. Yes, I do. No. You should be asking, what did you do? And we'll follow up with nothing. Totally nothing. Ah, okay. So here's the thing, Coffee. That would make sense. If my health insurance would help you out. I'm sorry, Coffee. The local streamer has disappointed. Damn what? How disappointing. How cruel. How sad. I wish it worked like that. It would save me a lot of money. Coffee. Oh, I'm not sick for now. For now. What did you do? cost for wheat, and I can only literally make one. Very good. What does it even mean when they get drunk? Like, is it reducing their ability to aim correctly? Golden Ball. Heal your cost by 10. When a tree or small wheat field is depleted, 5 uses. Heals all of your troops by 20% of their max HP. Yeah. Explosive, fissure, weakness, okay. Hospital, carpentry, concert, clay mine, potter farm. Boost production by 25% for faster trading. When they drunk, they get drunk. Shit, I didn't think of that. Don't worry, they fight better when drunk. That only applies to Chinese people. Is this a rogue? Is it a rogue? That is a good question. Kind of? I think? No, it's a rogue hybrid, yes. Yep. It's a strategy, city builder, tower defense, rogue hybrid, time management, resource management game. Yeah. So it's a rogue hybrid. I take the golden ball. Sure. Boosts the production speed of all buildings by 20%. But it only works when it's active. Makes furniture. Why do I need furniture? Summons explosive scarecrow and fissure. Whatever. I mean, you can also get the demo and try it out for yourself. Let's see. For that I need gold and wood. Yeah. We also need to get some clay. So let's do this, because I can at least build one swordsman, which is good. Let's go over here. Need to do this so I can building troops, recruits tanky militia, swordsman barracks, aka just is a bigger version of the existing one. I'll take this. Didn't I take the hospital? No, I think that hospital was too expensive, so get that. Basic construction, prophecy, joy. An artifact. Building troops, an upgrade. Let's get this first. This might kill me, but it's okay, I guess. This seems like the kind of game I would try out and get addicted to it unexplicitly. It's not really unexplicitly, but yeah. Cultists have returned once again. Or perhaps they never truly left. Until now, their antics were little more than a nuisance. A missing woodsman here, some public nudity there. What? Lately, however, their activities have grown bolder and bolder. Workers describe terrifying encounters in the forest, too ghastly for your royal ears to hear. Your spies have located a gathering deep in the woods and await your orders and how to deal with them. Transmute all resources to alcohol? No. Give me the magician.
Alcohol, the solution to everything.
Uh-huh. What? This building isn't useful by itself, but can be upgraded to produce any of the following. Okay. So I place it and then choose? That's what I understand out of that? Probably. So let me type it out. It's a rogue hybrid, strategy, tower defense. What else did I miss? It's also a city builder and management game. Hospital. Magic school we already have. Camp. Okay. So let's keep it on that until I have 80. Okay, I have 80. Back to this. And probably actually going to this instead. And start selling wheat on the market. Which we have to do for quite some time. An artifact. Receive 4 random spells upon picking up this artifact. When your castle reaches 0, it heals by 20 and all enemies are stunned for 7 seconds. Can only be used once. Sure. Sounds reasonable. Right. We need 140 gold. And don't forget to rebuild your wheat field. It's like, how am... Oh, I picked up the market efficiency. So the market actually sells faster wheat than I produce it. Good job. Makes sense. Here come the next. Well, that's all I can do. Produces iron and wood at the same time, although with lower efficiency. Okay. I'll take this. Best part is, I have no troops. Fun times. I need water for this. I have enough gold. Okay. So we move. Fun times. I'm basically dead. This is a small wheat field. Didn't I obtain big... there it is, but it needs 80. Well... yeah, I'm dead. Yay! Boom. Does it matter? Not really. Voodoo beads. Upon choosing a reward, your first reroll is free. Here's all of your troops 20 measures at the start of each wave. Sure. I already have that. Makes flour out of wheat. The problem is I need the wheat. At the moment I have enough gold. I don't need more. So that's why I'm not selling. But I need wheat. But it's basically done because I have 30 lives and there are more enemies incoming, and my only troops that I can produce are peasants because I don't have these resources to actually do anything useful. And for this, I need more wheat. You were selling still? No. I had it active, but since this field wasn't on the market, I was not selling anything. This is the field that only the fields within this border are active. So even if this market has actively set here to sell wheat, it will not sell any wheat. You have constantly to adjust this to make certain fields active. That's the problem, because you also have a limited amount of space and a different kind. It starts with an L shape, which you can upgrade. Now it's 4 fields. I can upgrade it again. I don't exactly know what happens with the next upgrade. But yeah, that limits like the active fields. You also have to understand where to place each. So you can kind of still producing stuff, but at the same time produce other stuff. And yeah, it's quite an interesting take. But at the moment I have the problem that I would need more troops. And my best bet is this. Which means I need more wheat. That's how it is. Small peasant hut. And this is a peasant hut. Why do I have still small peasant huts? I wish I could sell this?
More weed.
Yes. Yeah, they will die to those guys because my peasants are garbage against those guys. That's a problem. In other words, I'm dead. Like, no chance of survival. I also don't have spells. Nothing. No revival. Nothing. I would be... Why do I live? I shouldn't be alive. Receive 1 wine for each wheat field or small wheat field in your castle every 10 seconds. Ranged troops receive a 3% chance to shoot an additional projectile for each melee ally. That can be useful. I just don't have any ranged. That's the problem. Need more wheat. Now I need more water, and now I can place this down. Oh, and this I don't have to replace. That's good. Good to know. This one is also interesting, because this building seems to be a wild card. You place it down and then choose what building it wants to be. Which is nice, because the iron mine, for example, is very interesting. It's just a question where you put it down. Morning, gotta go immediately to install something. Okay, I overrated, hope you're doing fine. Let's see if I'm correct with this. This building isn't useful by itself, but it can be upgraded to produce any of the following. Now's the question, how do you upgrade it? That I have not yet found out. And yes, you can actually rearrange these set tiles. You hold shift and move it around. It will then go into a short time frame where it produces its stuff slower as a price for moving it. It isn't useful by itself, but it can be upgraded to produce any of the following. How do I upgrade it? The game never told me how that functions. So, huh? is the demolition. This is just management for the market. This is my army. Oops, miscellaneous. I haven't figured out how to upgrade something. Can also do this if I don't need any wood somewhere. I should just invest all of it, maybe. Let's go gambling. You know how that ended for James Bond in Casino Royale, right? That wasn't good. I will now upgrade my vision. Let's see what the next upgrade is doing. Okay, it adds always only one field. That's good to know. The real treasure was the debt we got all along the way. Like, How wonderful. Okay. You know what? I also gonna upgrade this twice. Because reasons. I also made a major mistake. While this is wonderful, this is a wheat field that doesn't deplete. This one actually heals my castle. Shit. So I need to do this. Okay, put this down. Jesus. I don't know if I have any chance to survive anything here. Wow. At least the next one just costs gold. Which is at least something. The hospital is definitely interesting. Question is, do I need the water? Well, I need water if I want to place down tree and wheat fields, but I only need 50 of it. So let's produce up to 50. Also, apparently I got something here. Do I want to produce wood and gold or iron ore and wheat? Sure. I'm not convinced that they survived this. Yeah. Now this is my death. Yup. But defeated. Okay. That's the thing. It is a rogue hybrid. So, you are supposed to fail to get strong, to become stronger. Unlocks a new epic unit, Catapult. Beast Hunters. Unlocks Beast Hunters. They can help you by preventing bosses' special moves and attacks. They also slow down regular enemies and deal low damage. Increases starting troop limit. Extra swordsman joins you at the start. Madhouse. Unlocks the Madhouse that can produce madmen. Madmen use hit and run tactics while also poisoning enemies they hit. But that is after the starting spell. Tesla building, okay. Yeah. I mean, I have to start with this anyway, so there's no choice here. And then we also get Madhouse. Man? Where? Everywhere. Yeah. Council, which nothing goes on. Okay. That's a good question. How to build things. It's probably a smart idea to put the resource next to the building that produces troops. In the beginning, peasants just use wheat, but then you get other ones, like the swordmen will use wheat and iron ore. I don't know about the archers, but I can assume they will probably use wheat and wood. Would kind of make sense. Let's see. We have the magic school, the research table, peasants, market. I thought I unlocked the madman stuff. Okay, so the well is something that you only temporarily need. So it's okay to build it in the corner there. Tree, wheat. Tree, wheat. And then build peasants there, I would say. Okay, let's just try it out. Nodders, nodders, nodders. King is nodding. So, wheat goes there. There we put that. So now we have the peasant's hut. And the peasant's hut should potentially go here. Which brings us to the point that I need to move this so we can produce troops, which we desperately need. Now we can move it back. We already have the market. There's no need for that. I have not yet seen anything that really needs the vineyard, but I saw that the troop morale is kind of rising with alcohol, which makes sense and not. So we go with the clay mine. Peasant's hut. Recruits peasants to fight for you, has a higher capacity than the starter hut. I'll take that. I guess one of the things that I kind of want to criticize is when I get this, you know, the reward, and it goes like, hey, what do you want? It's not always clear to me at which upgrade of the same field I am. So I would kind of know what I'm currently have. So in the sense of the peasant thing, it says like this can hold more peasants, and I'm like, okay, but do I have currently the small peasant hut, or do I already own the normal peasant hut? Like, I cannot even click back. At least I didn't try. Like, yeah, I cannot go back. So, it's a bit irritating. This is probably... It gives me... It shows me what enemies will be arriving. But since I only played like 2 rounds, I can only make assumptions. So I guess the Goblin Bandit is the standard melee one. The Crossbowman is definitely the ranged one. The Wallbuster is the big boy. But see, here we have a Goblin Lizard, and here it is always a Goblin Bandit. So, what is a Goblin Lizard? I have no clue. I would say we do it in order. Get this again. What do I want? Do I want resources or a troop? I take troop. So, first things first, we replenish the wheat field. Now the market is gonna be, there's the peasant hut. And this is the small peasant hut. So we are going to kill this off and place down the peasant hut instead. And now is the question, the market needs also to be nearby the wheat, because that is gonna be our first resource that we will concentrate on when we think about selling. I'm kind of glad there's a dedicated market section here, because it shows me already which resources I can sell. So wheat is always the easiest one to sell, and none of these are like resources that I have. So based on that, because flour is also sellable, I don't know at what rate how much wheat makes one flour. I hope it is a 1-to-1 ratio, because then you basically switch from selling wheat to selling flour. But think ahead, like the windmill that produces flour is also a field, so probably makes sense to put the windmill here, but the market here instead. So what we need is wood. That is our next goal. But since we are also getting invaded in a second, we have to move over to produce units. Interesting. So I wonder if it's still... No, it should actually still produce units. I think it doesn't produce units because of this. Yes. So the unit limit needs also to be upgraded quite early on. So I can move this back because I cannot produce any more units at the moment. So one of our goals is to increase this unit limit, but also to get this market going. 40, so 120 wood is necessary. We shall put down the market, and then I will wait. Morale. 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 Rah 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 rah. The waiting. No. 1 minute 40. Seconds. No. Ugh, why I'm already tired? This doesn't make sense. Welcome back. So the best part is, I just thought about that. So since Death Stranding 2 is out now, I kind of dropped into a stream and watched a moment. I'm not gonna spoil anything to you. It just made me laugh because someone in chat basically like said, "Holy shit, he just fisted that thing like Soma." And if you know Soma, then you get the joke. And it's so stupid. Okay. So we need more unit limits. aka we need more wood. More wood. There we go. So water is, in most cases, only necessary to get 50 of it. Afterwards, you, in most cases, don't need more. Of course, unless you want to build this. Those are okay troops. I don't need to help them. This should be easy. Yep. What do I want? Flour, gold, or ore? I'll take the gold. So, we upgrade now our limit here. Move this over here. 4 per peasant. We can build 3 more, which is 12. So we can actually do this and start selling on the market. We'll keep this field free for the windmill when we get it. So our next... So the next things we have to look at is the clay mine, definitely. Magic school is certainly nice, so is the research table, but they are not as high as in priority. We also need this, and I will instantly get that. And just let it run for the moment. Let's see what is incoming for crossbowman and a bandit. Crossbowman and bandit. Bandit. Okay. Okay, so we have 5 troops. Do we need at the moment more gold? That is the next question. Yes, we should do it until we have 40 gold. Also rebuild the wheat field. Okay, we have 40 gold. So we can move it back over here. And then I need to... Okay, so the idea is to build this here. So it is connected to the market. This is connected to this. So the question is, when I get like other troops to build, I need to ponder where to place that. So in the case of swordsmen, we know we need iron ore, which means we need like the specific forest or a mine. So these two fields are like a good placement for producing higher troops, because it is also connected to this and covers a 4x4. So the question is, where do I place a clay mine? And where do I place these two? I kind of think that these two could belong here, so I still have like these two fields open for something else, like a clay mine. It's just a question, do I place the clay mine here or there? I think I'm going to place it down there, which means I need more wood. And I could actually potentially put down currently a second field here. Okay, where did I wanted to put it down there? Or there? Let's see. I wanted to put it down there, right? So we're gonna put the clay mine there. Let this run. Don't need this. This needs water. Here we have enough gold. We want to upgrade this at some point, which needs more gold. But we should only do this when we refresh troops. At the moment we don't have anything. So we can just let this run. The fight is real. Also, I'm currently selling wheat, which is okay. Okay, we get a spell. Burns enemies that pass through, drops a healing pool that restores health to your units while they are in it. I think I'm taking this upgrade. Faster clay production or capacity by 2 for the peasant hut. I take that because At the moment I don't have other troops, so let's abuse that as much as possible. Apparently maximum units need more wood to upgrade that. So there's no reason to remain there. We want to increase the water first. And then move it down, so another wheat field there for the moment. That's a lot of guys. That definitely helps.
Strategy.
Okay, trader. Okay, what do you have? Periodically damages a random enemy. Receive wine for each wheat field and small wheat field in your castle every 10 seconds. Range troops, okay. What do we have? Militia for wheat and wood. The madhouse, which is quite interesting because of poisoning stuff. But so is the mill. So is the camp. Choose your troops to be banished from this world for 30 seconds. They will return with 5 crystals per unit. The moonshine barrel and ground fire. This is 12. $31, $33, $43, $43. Oh shit! No, I have. Huh? No, I have the resources to buy this. $33, $43. I could also buy another spell. Sure, take that. Okay, let's see. Where are we standing? Could produce another troop. Need to upgrade that. Need more wood for that. I should also do that. So let's see. We have this. We have this. And we also have the Madman, which will be produced by wheat and clay. Here. Wheat and clay. Okay. This would be a good investing thing. But it's also good to have those. Where would I put this? Basically there. Need more wood. Okay, more wood, and then more wood, and then more wood. Do we want to sell stuff? This would take 30, 70, and 210. 70, 140. Go. Okay. Let's stop the selling. Go back here. Definitely more wood. Do this. Wait for 25 water. Like now. Switch over. Let them do their thing. Let's help them a little bit. Denari. Basic construction. Building troops. There's a dragon hatchery, but here are archers. So I'll take the archers. We already have the madhouse. Arena provides 20 morale by active multiplier. Okay, we take the mill. Prophecy. An upgrade. I think we can deal with that. Artifact. 7 goblin bandits. Sure. Okay. Magic college. I'll take the troops. Let's move this for a second. And build this there. Let that run. Activate the market again. I'm not sure. I think I cannot because I have the... Yeah. Okay, my bad. Actually, I can put it there. Upgrade this so I can actually build troops. Let this on 25 move. Now we can actually build some madmen, which is good because they poison enemies. That's what we want. Okay. Let's see. We need more gold, but we also need more clay. archery is interesting, but it needs gold and wheat. Gold and wheat. Which would make it more useful here, but we also need like the windmill somewhere. We also know how the next upgrade functions, so we can actually build the windmill up here. And actually the archery here instead. That means more wood. Yeah, more wood and more gold. So I leave this here and build stuff. We need especially wood. Probably should also go here so we can produce some more water. Until 25. My troops should be okay. Yep. The swordsman. Now we have 25. Can go back down here. Build a temporary wheat field there.
Yeah. Incredible.
To switch for a second. Okay. Let's see. We have enough clay. We have enough clay, enough wheat. We need to sell stuff on the market. So we switch over here. And get the upgrade. Okay, good. Let's do this. Maybe? Let's see. Next one just needs gold, which is clear. Don't really have the resources to make anything with them, but I have the resources to make things with those. Let me see how I can. So this would produce resources on the market. But place it like here, resources, clay, madman. And I could literally put the archery down there. So archery would actually make sense to be put down there. Which needs more gold and more wheat. Okay. So I can put it down like that. So, what is incoming there? I see. Okay. We get an artifact, receive 4 random spells. Receive 2 temporary archers. At the start of every wave. It's pretty useful. Take that. So our next goal is basically to put down an archery. So we need golden wheat. a resource management game. I have maximum troops. I need a lot of more wood if I want to increase the maximum limit. That's one thing. I can build the archery. But I wanted to build it here, huh? Okay. This production. Oops. So these two are still open to be built. Needs money, needs water. So we just mostly leave it at that. An upgrade. Produces a brigade after recruiting 10 base troops. See, archery is clear, swordsman is clear. Camp, on the other hand, is not clear. Cannot do this yet. Are we selling? We are selling. We are also low on wheat. So we have enough to build the school. Okay, so that means we don't really need that. So what do I need to build? I can build one more person, which would be here. Let's make an archer. Okay. Currently don't need anything of that. We need wheat. And wood. Okay. Greater vision would also be nice, but so expensive. But I have to say, for basically the actual second game, yeah. So after the tutorial, this is my second actual game. I'm doing so much better. I'm still at 100, this is crazy. 320, okay. Also 100 water. How much gold do I need? That is my other question. So we have a mill, which we still need to build, which is 40. Anything else? Ah yeah, this, 80. So currently we need 80 gold. which we already have. So in other words, I can switch it over to this. Yep, now I have enough to upgrade, which I should do. Still can build archers. So we do this. Trader. Heal your castle for 5 HP each time you use a spell. When your troops die, a blade is hurled towards the enemy. Receive 1,000 water picking up this artifact. Jesus, 1,000 water. Can buy wheat, wood, clay. There's the chain lightning. Blade fall, ground fire. Archery I already have. Carpentry I don't yet understand for what I need this. Sure, this is nice, but only works when it's active. What is this? Gives madmen 25% evasion. Yes? And now I can only buy one more thing. And I'll buy the chain lightning. Yes. Okay, let's see. We have to replenish a lot of troops. I wanna maximize the archers first. Which is golden wheat, which I have. There we go. Yeah. I overrated. So this one has upgrade thing, but I don't understand how to use that. Okay, this will need a ton of more upgrades. Wood actually to upgrade. This slowly will come together. That's the question, what do I need? The mill is only... no, the mill would actually... Ah yeah. Makes one flour out of one wheat. That is actually very strong. I would say it belongs there. For that we need more wood. I almost got bit by a horsefly. That sucks. I'm glad you avoided it. Okay. Wow, it actually costs coins, okay. Recycle. I don't really need any of this. That, on the other hand, I'll take. It's like slapping you in the face, like, ha, take that. Prophecy. game is getting evil. Knievel. Denari. Spell building. Goblin pig. What? But alas, I've got a new ceiling fan and a new and better source of light. That is good. A ceiling fan is really good to have. Okay, lose resource. Upgrade vision, which I cannot do because I don't have it. The Tome of Questionable Wisdom. A group of court mage assistants went missing in the woods. The search party found only bloodstains, tattered robes, and a sinister book titled 100 Otherworldly Wisdoms from Friendly Eldritch Spirits. Your royal mage, thrilled, calls it a boon. This tome shapes empires. You must read it, your majesty. But a nervous counselor warns, the last ruler to read it came to believe it. His own throne was plotting against him. I also like that it is basically a Necronomicon. If you know Evil Dead, it looks like that book. Do I want to receive 40 gold? You know what? I'm going to sell the tome. So I want to build this. Okay. Where do I want to build this? Probably here. How much? Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I know, the dragon hatchery. But I first need to produce flour for that. And then we still have these two. With enough gold, but not enough water, so let's continue to water until 100. Why? This is aggravating because look at it. It's refusing to have this here on top of here. But on this side, it does it. That is annoying. That shouldn't be. That's unfair and mean. That is really mean. Okay, so we do this, I guess. Do we need still to put gold into this? Not really. We can stop that. That's a lot of wood that this needs. We could put down the research table, but we shouldn't. Not at the moment. We kind of want to build this, but we first need to produce like that. Okay. The gold mine is going to use... Oh, okay. So we basically should aim for more vision. More vision. Jarvis, more vision. And we should instantly actually sell it, because we can push gold pretty hardcore with the market at the moment. Hurry and a spell. Stuns enemies in the area of effect. Bullshit. Applies a speed and attack buff to your troops. Yes. I mean, I'm sorry, but like, why? Stun is like not useful. It's nice, it stuns the enemy for a moment, gives you like a short time frame to regain strength, but in general, it's better to deal damage or heal your troops than stun the enemies. This might not be the case with actual bosses, but I haven't seen one yet. So it's a problem. So right now I push pretty hardcore with gold. There we go. Jeez. They're almost brutal. Well, I guess I'll take the magic college, right? Okay, we are at 422 gold. That is something at least, but now I encounter a problem because I need water. Indeed. Water is what I need. Yep. I have a lot of wheat, so I shouldn't produce too much more wheat. The sitting of overrated. So should probably do this now. Go back to the market and keep selling. Flying enemies. But I have archers. Lost 4 troops. Proceed. We still have maximum at archers and madmen, so that is good. Need to move over here because we need some water. There we go, move back and down the forest. Almost at 600 gold. Du- 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 du. Yeah, trader. Let's see what he has. Castles healed by 1 HP whenever your troops die. Not bad. Many units apply stun every 20 attacks. That's pretty slow. Heal your castle for 10 HP when a tree or small wheat field is depleted. Yes, this one is very good. Increases militia HP by 25%, also very good, but this gives me survivability. Seems like I'm not able to buy this. Fireworks, not just fireworks, that makes your people work more productively. Yay. Turn to sheep. Okay. Blinding light stuns enemies. Nee. Turns up to 3 enemies into a fleeing sheep. Forever? So, this is not clear. Like, does it mean it turns 3 enemies into a fleeing sheep in the sense they become a sheep and they run away? Or do they become sheep, run around chaotically until they get killed? Not entirely clear. But I'd take it. Because somehow I have to spend my currency. I have reached 600 gold. I will increase my site. Good. Very good. Madhouse. This is archery. Huh? Didn't I put down a madhouse? I thought I put down a madhouse. Apparently not. Okay. Well, let's see. You know what? We place it down there. Still need tons of wood for that. We need to put it down here because we need water. I could literally build another well here. Or here. Would probably be useful if I did something like this. I have wheat, but we need forest. Wood. Wood! Give me all the man. Ah, interesting. I have reached the maximum sight. Vision, actually. So you cannot increase vision further than this. Okay, good to know. So it's a limitation. I kind of expected that the game just kept going on until I can have everything active at the same time and be OP. No, it's okay. I understand. It makes perfect sense. Okay. So, what am I going to do now? The game also, that's the interesting part, the game also gives you more buildings than you actually have space to build. And I will make this assumption that this here is probably related to the council. In the sense of you need to unlock specific people in the council, and then they are like in these specific houses, and related to their houses they will allow you to build on their tile. I just make assumptions because it kind of would make sense, because these are 2 rows that you cannot use at the moment, and since this is a rogue hybrid, I expect that this will be freed up so you can build stuff here. So the magic school is surely tempting. Then again, why build the magic school when you have the magic college, right? But for that you need crystals. So, we need wood, we need gold. So let's connect enough water, like 50. Get attacked by enemies. The Goblin Warlord has arrived. Can I use this on the Goblin Warlord? Apparently I can. That's quite funny. Ah, so the spell is only temporary. It makes them sheep and run away. Most likely my troops can attack those sheeps because they still have the health bar. But good to know. Anyway, I probably want a few more madmen. And I will build another tree thing here. Damn, son. Okay. More trees. This guy takes damage. This guy takes definitely damage. Good to know. Interesting. Well, they are certainly not joking around with boss enemies, as I experience here. It's not building because I don't have gold, which makes perfect sense. I guess only the blinking and the particles indicate that the boss is poisoned. It's also interesting how the boss is basically getting distracted when someone from my troops is on this side, and he has this tendency to smack the ground and push my guys away. So he's basically actually guiding himself away from my place, which is funny as hell. He kills the madman in like 2 hits. That's crazy. But producing madmen is actually a good strat, since they do poison him, so I'm constantly draining his life, which is great. And the madmen, despite that they literally die in like 2 hits, you see how they act. They basically go to him, attack him, run away. And since the boss has just like a single focus, and he takes them as focus, he gets distracted from actually attacking the wall and tries to get them. Sometimes misses them, sometimes not, but constantly poisoned. Which is great. There we go. Very amusing. Hello, Jeff. "16 enemies. That's 10. That's 11. It's 1. It's 12. It's 11, 14. Jeffity, Jeff. Interesting. I skipped a lot of frames. Not missed frames, but skipped frames. Oh well. Need to get up a moment. I come back. I was also away. Rah, 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 rah. What in the actual fuck is going on? Okay. There you are. Here we go. I'm cooked. I almost immediately said frames? Like what? The addiction shows overrated. Anar. Anyway, so I made this decision for the prophecy. Shh. The game builds in memes. Why? Are you ready? Oh no. A scout returns from surveying the land, panicked and raving. Beyond him, a tornado rages, flinging debris, and you think Lord Geralt's horse. What? So they bring even the Witcher into this? Why? Good news, Your Majesty. I found a path to the river. However, that... He points to the chaos. Your court awaits your decision on which part of the city to evacuate first. Wow. Do nothing. This is the divine will at work. Yay. Tell your troops to save their families. Tell your servants to save the nobility. I'll take the morale boost. Okay. We have to rebuild our troops. We definitely want our madmen, and we want the militia, and we want the archery. Let's see, those are 11. So that's okay. We also have almost 640 wood, which is good. Basically what we want. I would even say that we place down this here, but first we deplete this field, so we get a heal. There we go. Now we switch around and build up our troops. At least we try. Apparently we need gold, which I don't have. Okay, these are done. That's good. Okay, now gold. We should build some wheat fields. Definitely. Yeah, wheat fields it is. People call it an addiction. I call it a dedication. That's a good one. That's actually a good one. But here's the question. What's the differentiation between the addiction and the dedication? I mean, the addiction basically means you want it. Like, when you don't have it, you get like, what is it called in English? Withdrawal. So an addiction will cause withdrawal symptoms when you don't have it. Now, the same doesn't apply to dedication. If you don't do it, you're not getting withdrawal symptoms because you just can return to it and keep continuing. So that's the difference. So that means you have a dedication when you play it, but probably an addiction when you are not playing it. Oh no. Sadness. I'm on. Here we go. Okay. Bro. Yeah. Okay, we need gold. Okay, how much gold do we need? 40. It's probably even better to have 80. More of this, please. I knew the peasants will gobble this up. It's horrible. There we go. Increased. So that's 4, but I only can produce 3 more. Okay, that means I need to change this. Let's not produce more peasants. And I have to decide what I'm going to do next. Which is a good question. That is indeed a good question. So the dragon hatchery is interesting. It is produced only out of flour. And flour is there. Flour is there. Okay, that we need gold. They will also consume gold for the next 3, which is 24. 24, that's 80. means I need 70 more. So 170. 170 and a lot of more wood. As per usual. What? I have... yeah, okay. Fine, let's do this. And... now I have all of them. And 17 out of 17. Good. I should deplete this field so I heal. I should still have this. This should work on its own. Yeah, it does. So we need to deplete this field, but we can move up here. Okay. That means we need a new field here. We also need water. Let's do this so we can replenish water up to 50. Man. Okay. Let's go over here. Probably already lost troops. Yep. Okay, that actually worked quite well. Summons an infernal creature to fight for you. Sure, I'll take that. Grapes or clay. I'll take the ore. They have already reached the limit. We need a wheat field. And this. We have now all our madmen. So we need to go back producing here. Which means I need to plant this. A 1,280 wood. That's just insanity. I could put down the swordsman barracks. I probably should also manage my troops. In all honesty. Oh, the management can make me only send troops back to make more of another troop. I see. Unfortunate. We also actually wanted to put down a dragon hatchery. Okay, dragon hatchery we wanted to put down, and the other thing, which is the magic wawa. Yes, the magic wawa. You heard that right. Very important, magic wawa. The magic Wawa. Okay. We built down the Sekamerai HERE there. Where do I put the school down? Does it even matter if I put it here or here? How's your magic Wawa going? You know what? Let's put it down here. Good. Magic Wawa. Yes, indeed. I could actually extend my emotes with something other Pokemon related, and I might do that, you know, like mix Ferret with another Pokemon, like not in the same picture, just like a mix between two Pokemon of emotes. This will happen over time. Right now we produce gold because we need that. If we want to replenish this is at least 40 gold. This 40, 50, 40. Uh, 86. $116. Which I currently have. But yeah. Need to do this because we need some water. Yeah. Jesus, gets instantly destroyed, bro. Okay, let's move it over here. Denaria spell, a healing pool or a scarecrow. Let's take the healing pool. More gold, grapes or clay. Let's take the grapes for now, since I have nothing to build grapes with. I need to replenish my troops. So down we go here. Yeah. This already? To do this should be fine as well, right? Yeah. Went far better than I thought. Not a spell? Weakness? Nah. Those are enemies toward itself, moving and damaging them. Okay, I'll take that. We are producing gold. You produce spells, I get that. I get that. I literally don't understand this one. This building isn't useful by itself, but can be upgraded to produce any of the following. But the game doesn't tell me how to upgrade it. Unless... no. No, I'm not sure what exactly the logic behind this is. Like, on one side you would think like, okay, I put it down and then I get an option to upgrade it to any of those choices. I tried that. It didn't work. So, what is the idea? Is the idea... no, that doesn't also make no sense. See, the next idea is basically like, I place this basic construction on an existing field, and that upgrades that field to the next tier. But that doesn't make sense, I guess, maybe, I don't know. I cannot place it on top of an existing field. That doesn't work. So, the game also did not explain this specific field to me in any shape or form. So, here I'm sitting here in the sense of like, okay, I can put it down, but then it exists and I just don't understand how to upgrade it, which is kind of annoying. Now, what I actually should do is now doing some management in the sense of like, okay, I have actually too many of these crossbowmen, so I should actually send some into the barracks. In all honesty, I should do that anyway with many things. So what if I do this? It still counts as existing? Okay, that was kind of lame. I say this is kind of lame because, like, from my perspective, it would make sense that they said like, okay, so you have here a camp. You can build this specific unit, but you can also send it into the barracks. So I would make the assumption that the maximum produced on this building can also hold this amount of units. And that is absolutely true, but it still counts, I think, towards my... No, actually it doesn't. Okay.
I shut up now.
I will just shut my face up. Maybe. Let's see. No. So it's still a problem. So the management of this, and it's basically explained it to me into my face. So the management is not... The management has only one function. You build troops, but you don't want, like, for example, you don't want 7 peasants on the field, but you can still produce, like, let's say, archery guys. So you send the peasants into their barracks, and now you have like this free to fill up with archers instead. But I have already reached the maximum amount of units, so it's not actually beneficial to me at the moment. Blah. Streamer yapping. Perfect. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do here. Like, I could consider the winery, but I would need more grapes, which I don't have. The dragon hatchery is definitely something I want to build. So, let's focus on that. If I want to do that, then I need to stop selling flour, but we can sell wheat instead. That's basically what we are going to do. But I should also build some fields. That would be a smart idea. And for that I need 110, okay. And here they come. Kind of funny. Was pretty devastating for me. Boost production by 25% for the dragon hatchery. Not bad. Sweeping blade. Sawmills and trees damage enemies when working? Sawmills and trees damage enemies when working. Okay. Okay. More tornado. Yeah. Goldsmith. Goldsmith's farm. Okay. The lumberjack farm is very, very tempting. But the goldsmith farm is also tempting. Then again, it's like, eh. The lower efficiency. 113, sure. And then I couldn't buy anything. I actually don't want that. Okay, let's see. We have lost some troops. So we need to concentrate on troop making. What do you consume? Wheat and wood. That should be fine. Already? Come on. I'm not even ready. You're... What is even good against these lizard riders? That sounds wrong, and yet correct. Wait, the market shouldn't sell any wheat right now. Oh, I could only build one of them? Seems like it. Okay, good to know. Well. Okay. But I feel like slowly the game is going to kill me now. Which kind of makes sense. I don't need anything of this. Sure. At least have a look. Nothing new. Recycle. Prophecy. Can I also skip it? I mean, the prophecy gives you the choice to basically know what's coming. So, the goblin lizards are no fun. I'm pretty sure that a golem is also not fun. Probably basically everything that I see here is not fun. In any shape or form. Like, disgusting. Can I just skip the last prophet? No, okay, good, fine. And not? Cannot. What is this? Lizard and crossbowman. This might kill me, but whatever. Drought. You were savoring a buttery pastry in your opulent throne room the golden light of midday streaming through stained glass windows, when a starving peasant collapses below. Disgusting. Dispose of him and burn him. Lunch was thoroughly ruined. A starving subject is less concerning than the inefficiency it represents. Fewer workers means a smaller crop. Tapping your jeweled fingers against your cushioned armrest, you ponder how best to handle this drought. Well, it's pretty easy. I take all your food and you can starve to death and I will have a feast. Probably not. Okay. So, our goal... Do we have a goal? Do we even have a goal? Ah yeah, we wanted to build a dragon hatchery. Oh, remember, but we also have to replenish our troops. That comes first and foremost. Let's see, we have wheat, we have wood, we have gold, we have clay. Rebuilding troops. Like a mother trucker. Well, this can only go wrong. Yeah, this might kill me. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, that's pretty much my death. Can't do much against that. Except hoping that this would basically generate for me an amazing spell, but it doesn't matter. And that's it. But hey, 269 weeks we lasted. Nice. Starting horseman. Yeah. Tesla tower building. Fire and healing mages. Troop limits. Powerful spells. Extra swordmen. Artifacts that provide you with resources such as crystal, grapes and metal when you kill enemies. That's pretty nice. Unlocks a new epic unit. Crystal creature. It is the strongest unit there is, but it only works when its building is being watched. Starting troop limit. Beast hunters. Ballista. Place a productive tile in your castle. Any building placed on the tile receives a 25 bonus to production. Oh. I wonder if this is... if you can build this multiple times or just once. Ah, I see. So, this gives you one productive tile, because here you can unlock another one. I'm actually surprised with this demo, in all honesty. I have the assumption that they locked the entire council in the demo. That's my best assumption. Also this here. Like, they locked this. Strangely, the council is not locked. But, like, nothing is unlocked. Not sure if you can actually unlock it. What actually surprises me is that this here, this entire passive skill tree, is available in the entire demo. That's kind of crazy when I think about it. I mean, it's a demo, it should give you an impression where this is going, not like here is the entire skill tree, use it. Like, huh? Then again, they have all the chances to expand this skill tree. For example, maybe something is completely down there. You know, why are these? What is... Oh, these are different skill trees. I didn't click on those because I thought this is the only one. Ah, okay. There are 4 skill trees and we have only 1 available. Okay. But still, in the demo I would have expected that we would have like access maybe for the first row here. And the rest I would have locked behind everything in the demo. Their choice, nothing wrong with that. But yeah. And there's a lot of, since you can, like, this building is basically a representation of those items. So there's still a good chunk of stuff hidden there. So yeah, I would say it's a very interesting take on a tower defense by pushing the rogue hybrid into this, and then also the entirety of limited fields you can work with that you dynamically have to adjust constantly. It's a pretty interesting take. I haven't actually seen any game like this. So yeah, it's very interesting. I'm still on the fence if I really want this game or not. So in general I would say for me, I'll keep an eye on it. I will see what happens when this releases and how people will react to it. And that gives me usually a better, this gives me then usually a good idea if they went into the right direction. Because the thing is this is a good insight with the demo. I like it. They even tease. Say like, look, there's an entire council, but we do not let you play around with it. Here as well, like, look, skill trees, but you cannot see or know what's in it. Good. It gives you also things to do to unlock all of this. But I kind of wished we had at least an insight what these categories are. You know, like, just look into it, but you cannot do anything with it. So you had like an idea in which direction these categories go. So that's mostly why I feel a bit on the fence with this. But yeah, I would say I enjoyed this. I just wish I wish the tutorial would be a slightly bit improved to what it is. Like I said, this one building I have has a description in it, but I don't understand it. All I know is that I can place it down. It says it can be upgraded into anything, but I don't know how. Like, I have no clue how to do that. Like, I don't get it. This is, by the way, the options menu. Yes, you have one volume slide, 2 volume sliders, and this, and that's it. A bit rudimentary, so to speak, but Yeah. In general, a positive first impression, definitely. And I would say, like, if you want to check it out, get yourself the demo on Steam. It's there. Try it out for yourself and build your own opinion about the game. Because I'm not here to tell you what your opinion of a game should be. So yeah, that's good. I enjoyed it. Oh my god, new units, new buildings, encounters, more kings. Ah yeah. There are apparently different kings that you can choose. Not in the demo, but I wonder how much that has influence in the game. I guess each king has like probably positive and negative influences, which kind of makes sense.